What we have going on here today is a regular bi-monthly club trial hosted by the Carolina Boykin Spaniel Retriever Club. It's Boykins only, from puppy to finished gun dog work. What you're out here today watching is a field trial, and they're judged against one another at a field trial. Okay? If you've done 9 perfect birds and your dog fails to find the 10th one, you're going to have your feelings hurt. You're going to be eliminated from that competition. In a hunt test, that's when you're judged against a pre-written standard. Everybody, the dogs that pass the standard, they're all rewarded with the same qualifying or passing ribbon. Whereas today we're going for first, second, third, fourth, and we have something that you folks will call an honorable mention. We call it a JAM. It's called a Judge's Award of Merit. We have everything from junior puppies, which are puppies from like 8 weeks to 6 months of age, to some of the dogs out here today are probably 10, and everything in between. But there's approximately 50 or 60 dogs here, and I've seen some folks that I know from North Carolina, Maryland, Tennessee, and of course South Carolina, and maybe some other states are represented that I'm not sure about. Our trials today is to showcase the non-slip format of our dog's work. And what non-slip means is it's a term that's used to basically cover the fact that your dog sits by your side and watches game down, normally either doves or ducks, and waits until his owner commands him to go retrieve. He sits by his side and goes only when he's sent. But what I look for may be totally different than what somebody else looks for. I am about the dog staying a hunting dog and a working dog, and I believe these field trials really contribute to that end. What I look for is that a dog has some ability to do what he was bred to do, which is work, and then of course his soundness, his physical soundness, to be able to hold up to do that work. I don't primarily concern myself with size or coat color or coat texture and all that. I really don't feel as though I have that luxury. If I'm sticking to the 2 things that are most important to me, I kind of feel as though the rest of it will sort of work itself out. I think part of the reason that people come to competition like this is for the fellowship. Most of us enjoy one another and would rather be outdoors doing something with our dogs than indoors doing something. We all are competitors, no doubt about it. It doesn't matter whether you're running that little junior puppy, that pup that's 5 or 6 months old, you want to win. If you're running the open class, you want to win. And what we're out here today to do is to test the skills of the dog's ability to watch a bird down, go and get it, and come right back with it. And the idea is for the dog to go directly to the bird that he saw fall and come directly back. And that would be considered a perfect job. And from what you saw today, you didn't see too many jobs that fell within within that parameter. When you get to the higher classes, the intermediate classes and the gun dog classes, not only as a dog's marking ability, and by marking ability I mean the ability to watch the bird that they saw fall and go and get it, come back. In the upper classes, their memory is tested because they throw multiple marks, either 2 or 3 birds, which we refer to as doubles and triples, and they have to watch 1 bird down, 2 birds down, 3 birds down, go get one, come back, and remember where the other 2 are. And then they also have blind retrieves, which is a bird hidden that the dog actually did not have the benefit of watching, and they are directed to pick that bird up by voice and hand signals. Some people that participate, such as myself, are professional trainers, and we handle not only our own dogs, but we handle customers' dogs as well. Normally, most of the folks out here are handling their own dogs. It's competition with anything. It's not for sissies. If you can't take that, I have a saying, second place is the first loser. And it's true.
My husband bought me one in '92, and she was a couch potato. And she died in 2000, and I went looking for another Boykin, and that's when I found Lily, and she was a hunter, and that's how we got involved. But Lily comes from a hunting line. She's a Pushy dog from down in Charleston, and I knew she would be a good hunter for him. He loves to hunt, and she has been just a wonderful little hunter. We went to the first Boykin Spaniel Nationals with Lily, and we thought we entered puppy. We thought, well, she was just going to smoke them all, and she ended up tearing the bird's head off. It was an ugly thing. But anyway, we found out about the Carolina Boykin Spaniel Retriever Club there with some members who were at the Boykin Spaniel Nationals, and that's how we got involved, and we started attending. Oh, my husband pretty much does a lot of the training. I do the obedience work with the girls. We've been to several obedience classes, and I do agility work with both of them. As far as the training, my husband does it. Kim has helped out, and he also reads lots of books and watches videos, and that's how we pretty much learned. And we watch others and get tips from everybody else. She loves water. She's just, I wish we'd have had a little bit of an edge so she could have got some air for you, but she loves water work, and she's so consistent. She has such a good heart and drive, but she's wonderful. This is Promise. She was the Upland Boykin Spaniel Society Novice Champion this year, which I'm very proud of. She was in, what you can't tell right now, there was 22 dogs there, and she placed first, and that was her first time ever. So I was very proud of her. She's a good hunter too, but she also loves to